Welcome to my graveyard vlog. Hi strangers, how have you been? How has your week been? Oh my goodness, Halloween week was amazing. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Oh my goodness, it has been a crazy time since my last graveyard vlog. A lot has happened. And yeah, there's just so much to talk about, so let's crack on. So as you can probably see, the graveyard today is very dark, very dingy, and it feels eerie again today, but it's still lovely. There's still crunchy leaves and the ravens are cackling in the background, and it's just so beautiful. I love coming down to the graveyard just for some time out, some time for me, and then nothing gives me the feeling like being down here. It's almost magical. And I'm sitting on this beautiful tombstone today, and my friend is here with me. I always ask permission if I can sit on graves before I go sit with them. I normally get some kind of feeling when I'm around them, and this is the one that it was calling over to me today, so I sit with this one quite a lot. So it's like my old friend. And yeah, I just love coming down here. So I'm back obviously in my favourite place, and if you're new here, my name is Star Raven and this is my Gothic eternity. I love to come down here on Sundays. I normally do this once a week, but it has been a few weeks since I've been down here, so it's so nice to come back. But I come down here to kind of unpack my, my journey of what's happened, and just to talk about things and yeah, reflect on things. And it's really nice to bring you guys along so you can find out what happens like behind the scenes and things like that. A cute doggy going past. Cute doggy. The last couple of weeks have been quite a bit of a roller coaster. So I've had bad things happen, good things happen, amazing things happen, completely trash things happen, and it's been all over the place. And my emotions have been high and low, and it's been a bit of a emotional thing as well for me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not sure whether it's my age, but I'm finding things very hard to deal with and to cope with and things like that. If something goes wrong, I feel like the world is just crushing under me, crumbling beneath me, falling, the sky is falling down basically. And I don't know what it is. I think it's probably my age, or I'm just worrying too much about certain situations that could go wrong, which then make it obviously a lot worse when they do go wrong. So I'm going to start with some bad things first to get them out the way with, because I want to leave here feeling positive. So the bad things that's happened is mainly the wash machine. Can you remember me complaining that the wash machine fuse exploded? And yeah, and my husband was hero and he fixed it. So it has been working for a while, and then for some random reason the drum won't spin anymore, but it doesn't feel like it's broken or the belt snapped at all. It's still spinning, it just won't move. If the belt was broken, I was preparing myself to fix it myself, but it's still spinning fine, it just won't spin while it's on. So I'm very confused about what could go wrong with it. It's only just out of the warranty for it, so I can't get it fixed unless I pay a lot of money for it. So I've decided to get a new one. But of course, waiting around till paydays and things, it's meant that because we went away as well, that I've had to do hand washing now for about 4 weeks. And it's really depressing because it takes near enough a whole week for a load to dry. I have had a heater next to it. We haven't got a heating on quite yet, but I have had a little heater next to it, but it's still taking forever. And I have a lot of clothes to wash. It's not just mine and my husband's and my son's, it's my other children too. So yeah, it's been very crazy and very annoying at the same time, and I wish I could like just magically fix it, but I'm hoping next week we will manage to get a wash machine, so that will save on my hands. I used to suffer really bad eczema on my hands when I was younger, and I don't get along with playing with water for too long. It makes my hands very dry and very sore, so I've had to moisturize my hands, and it's driving me crazy. So yeah, that's been one of the things that's been really bugging me. And yeah, I'm so excited to get a new wash machine and to get it all fixed at last. And yeah, it's been one of them things, but something that's been really driving me insane. Okay, another thing that's really winding me up lately is that I keep planning these really special things to do with my family. We were planning to go to the pumpkin patch for a really lovely like family day out. It sounds really horrible, but with my kids, because they're slightly older, they don't get too excited about things. So I've been going on and on trying to get their hype up for this amazing family trip we're going to have. The first time it was all going to a pumpkin patch. So I was every day like, pumpkin patch tomorrow, and I was like, don't worry, the weather looked like it was going to be bad. I was like, don't worry, they have an indoor area, so it'll be fine, we're still going to the pumpkin patch whatever the weather. So I got everyone so hyped up to go away on our little day trip to the pumpkin patch, and the day we went, we got an email and it said that the pumpkin patch was closed, and my heart broke. I'm sorry, I'm a bit emotional this morning as well, but I got them so hyped up for it, and I felt like I just crushed everyone's spirits, especially mine. I was so excited. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, it's just one of them things that you can't fix, and I just felt so awful about it, because it's something I was really looking forward to doing with all of my kids, and we saved for the tickets for ages as well, and yeah, it was just, sorry about this, it was just really emotional for me, and I don't think I'm fixed about that yet. It's just so sad when everyone was so happy about it, like for weeks. I wish I didn't hype it up so much as I did, and I kind of feel bad about it, because it seems like whenever I try and do anything nice like this, it always goes wrong. And I try so hard I try so hard for everything to be nice for everyone, and to try and see the sunny side of things, but sometimes it's just really bad, and I don't know what to do with myself half the time, because I just feel continuously sad about one thing. And yeah, so that really hurt me. I don't know why, it really hurt me. But the thing was afterwards, because we didn't go, we decided weather was awful. It was really raining really hard that day, and so we were like, oh, what can we do instead? Like, and we decided to get everyone McDonald's for lunch. My kids are vegan as well, apart from my oldest son who eats meat. So we decided to order everyone McDonald's instead and watch a movie. And of course that had to go wrong too, didn't it? The delivery driver came to the door, and they only had one meal, and my boy's face, yeah, so that day was just horrible. And I'm really sorry if anyone else is going through any hard times. I know they sound absolutely pathetic. I don't know, I'm just it's just one of the things, isn't it? But it's just breaks my heart, like upsetting my children like that when it's not even my fault, really. So anyway, I ended up making some like really nice fat sandwiches, which was a bit depressing after my son was eating his McDonald's and all the other children didn't have any. And yeah, so that was most of the October half term. Was kind of just felt like it was ruined for me. So yeah, I've had some bad moments that have, I don't know why, have affected me so badly, but I don't know. It just feels like everything I try and do ends up just turning and falling apart around me. And it's happened on a lot of occasions. I'm not going to say all of them, but it does feel like that. I get myself really hyped, or I get everyone else really hyped, and then everything just crashes down on top of me. And yeah, it's really depressing, so depressing. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into when we went away, we went to Birmingham. I'm gonna try and cheer myself up now. Let's do some positive stuff. I'm gonna try and cheer myself up now. I'm gonna talk about our time away. We went to Birmingham. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's my dyslexic. I'm really sorry. I try and say it. I've tried to say it so many times, but I just can't. And yeah, we had a really lovely trip away. It was the big vape expo, and my husband's been so happy about it. We nearly had to cancel at one point because money's just been so hard for us. And yeah, but we still went, and we sacrificed by not buying the washing machine and things just so we could go, basically. And I didn't want him to miss out on one of his like really special days, and he'd been excited, and we've been planning it for so long. I'm really sorry about my hair today. I don't know what is going on with it. I'm not sure whether it's the dampness in the air has made it go weird and clumpy, but I did like sort it out this morning and it looks like trash right now. Okay, so yeah, we went away. It was his special thing. He's been trying to do his vaping YouTube channel, as you guys know, and he has been working really hard on it. He's obviously not going to make money on it because it's to do with vaping, but it meant a lot to him to go, and we had printed him some cards to take up there to hand out to people, and it was just really nice. He caught up with a lot of his vaping friends. I saw some vaping big YouTubers as well, and yeah, it was just really nice for him to push out his vaping channel, YouTube channel, and his Instagram and things. So it was really nice. He had a really great time. We had a good time. And yeah, and I met Lucky Blake too. If you don't know who Lucky Blake is, he's another YouTuber, and he is just really cool. He's got such a gentle big heart, and I was so excited to meet him, and I've made him a little boo box to take up because it was our special like Halloween meeting. And yeah, it's really nice to actually meet up with another goth, because I've been alone for so long, like in the real world. I've got you guys now obviously, but in the real world I don't know anyone else who's actually goth apart from Jane, who I spot sometimes in the town, which is so nice. And she's just made another YouTube video, which I'm really excited about. It's so nice to see her back on the scene again. But yeah, it was so nice meeting Lucky. And but another thing that really got me upset, because I was so excited about it, and we got to our hotel room after all the travelling, and I got a message from him saying that he couldn't make it. And oh my goodness, you should ask my husband. I was in such a bad mood, and I did have a little tear up, and I was like, why does everything go wrong for me? And I just tried to get on with my day, because I didn't want to sit and ponder on it like you do. Do you know when you sit and you just constantly think, well, you know, it's just one of them things. I've had enough of thinking like that. I really had enough. And it feels like I should be having a wave of good luck soon, because there's been so much rubbish going on. But yeah, again, I was really choked up again at that point, because I thought that I travelled all the way up there, and I could have just stayed at home, maybe saved some money not to meet Lucky. But then he sent me a message saying that he could make it, and he had a really good reason for why he didn't come, but he didn't say in his message. So when I found out he was coming, it was so good. I was like so like happy about it. More happier probably than anyone else could probably work out, because I'm like that. Like inside I get really happy, but I try not to project it out because something bad happens. But yes, I managed to meet Lucky Blake, and he's such a lovely person even in real life. And yeah, it was so nice meeting up with another goth. And it's really fun because I've had lots of people say if I come down that way again, they'll come meet me too. So that would be really lovely, and I'm really looking forward to that. If we go again, we might be going in May. So yeah, if I talk about it, then yeah, we might be going again in May. Okay, what else has happened in my week that's positive? Okay, positive things that's happened in my week. Okay, so Halloween night was fantastic. Oh my goodness, I dressed up as Art the Clown. I went around the town scaring and spooking people, which was crazy. I felt like I was working in Coleyes or something. It was so fun, like a haunted attraction in the town, which was amazing. I have experienced that one time before, I used to work in Littlehampton doing face painting, and one time I dressed up like the Grinch. I know the makeup was awful looking back at it, but at the time I absolutely loved playing around as the Grinch. I went around stealing presents, I went around taking stuff of children. It was so fun. And yeah, I love dressing up and clowning around. Clowning around was so good on Halloween. I really needed that, like a bit of time just to have fun and not being myself as well, because who wants to be themselves? Ew. I try and be myself and just being silly, but I love being different characters as well. Anything to try and take my mind off the daily grind kind of thing. But yeah, I had a really fantastic Halloween. I'd love to know what you got up to on your Halloweens. I know some of you have told me what you dressed up like, and you know, what kind of thing did you do with your families, or did you just stay home and watch horror movies? What horror movies you watched? I'd love to know all that stuff, because I find it very interesting. And I've seen lots of movies lately. Let me tell you what I've been watching. I watched the new Beetlejuice movie. Oh my goodness. But there was a few random stuff in there. I'm going to have to do another video talking about Beetlejuice, because I was just like, what am I watching? I really was. Like, I was so surprised about a few of them scenes, and I would love to come and do like a video talking about, you know, what my thoughts of the movie, because I was just like, what is this? This is not Beetlejuice. But yeah, we'll have to go back on that at some point, and I want to watch it again, obviously, because I like to watch a movie 2 or 3 times before I really take my thoughts on it, really. And I've watched Substance. I'm sorry, I've been finding it really hard to talk today. Substance. I've watched that movie, and oh my goodness, guys, if you haven't seen that movie and you want a movie that makes you really think, then please watch that movie. It's worth it, really is. And it kept me thinking. I love movies when they make you think a lot afterwards, and I did. It's just thoughts in my head the whole time of what I would do in that situation and things like that. But it is so cool, and the makeup is like perfect. Also, what else did I watch as well? I watched Smile 2 as well. Oh my goodness, that movie is amazing. So yes, I've been catching up with all my horror movies to try and cheer myself up too, because I've had the Halloween blues so badly, and I was so hyped for Halloween. I think I kept the hype going like a few days afterwards as well, which is nice, because I'm gonna miss Halloween, and now I have to deal with the Christmas music in the shops and presents and family, and having to do things that wind me up, basically. Of course I still will do lots of Christmas stuff with the children, but obviously make it Gothmas instead. So it's going to be fun, and of course I'm going to bring you guys along so you can see what happens. Another good thing that's happened, I've had my lovely friend Saffron talk to me. She is a lovely lady, if you remember, who made them beautiful little pictures of like castles and buildings that I've got, the tiny little miniatures, and she is giving me a massive dollhouse for me to make goth with you guys. So I'm really excited about starting on a new project for over Yule and Gothmas. I'm gonna make a really cute goth house with you guys. I hope you guys like the idea of that. I thought it'd be really fun. She thought it'd be really great for my channel, and I can't wait to share another DIY thing with you guys. Another thing that I've been doing in the background is I've been talking to more goth YouTubers. Yes, I have. So I have been talking to our lovely Rogue the Goth. If you don't know who Rogue the Goth is, I'll put a link probably down in here. She's another goth YouTuber. She is a very lovely girl who does goth videos. So she is going to possibly be coming along to our Nightmare Before Christmas, Friday 13th December, like video, our party. So it's going to be fun. So we've got one more guest coming. Also, I've been talking to Professor M, Gothically Yours. I don't know if you know that YouTuber as well. I have been talking to him, and he's a very interesting YouTuber. He talks about a lot of goth things too. and I invited him along to come to, I did talk to him, I've been talking to him, and I invited him along to the live also. And he is a very nice man. He sent me so many lovely messages. We had a good little chat, but he lives all the way in South Korea. Can you believe that? So sadly, all the times that we could do for our live, he won't be able to make it because it'd be in the middle of the night. And yeah, because the hours are so different. So I find that very confusing, but it's a real shame that he can't make it along. I am planning to talk to another couple more goth YouTubers. I have talked to the cooking goth, and he's not interested in going live, sadly. I think that he has got a very straight idea what he's doing with his channel and things, which is fine. But I really love the cooking goth. I think he's really fun, especially when he does his Freddy Krueger noises. Yeah, if you guys have got any more ideas of what other goths you would like to come along to our little live party, I am trying, I know this sounds really bad, but I want kind of looking for goths that are around 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, so we can help them out in numbers a bit as well, maybe get them some more subscribers too. You know, I love helping people out, and it's something that I would really like to do. Okay, so I think that's near enough everything I need to talk about. Obviously there's lots of other things that I could talk about. It's been weeks since I've done a graveyard vlog, but I want to thank you guys for all being so supportive of my channel. It's grown so big, and I have been so happy with all the subscribes I've got. It's gone crazy, and I love it, and I'm finding it so fun. Of course, sometimes it is stressful when I'm not sure what video I want to do, or I haven't got the money to get the things to show you. But I am trying my hardest, and I hope you guys are enjoying what I can give you in videos. Hi. Hi. If you do want to help support my channel, you really can, and it's not hard at all. You can become a patron, and that's a really easy thing to do to help me out, so I can buy more things and I can show you guys more goth things that are about, buy more mystery boxes and more Temus to show you guys what you can buy from there. And it's a very cheap thing to do. It's only £5 a month, and if you look down in my video description, it's all there how to do it as well to help you guys out. And you can become a coffin member here on YouTube as well. So all you have to do is, there should be like a button here somewhere, and yeah, you can go and check that out and become a member, so you can be actually a coffin member here on YouTube too. If you don't want to do anything like that, I do have a store, and I've got lots of things on my store. I've recently just made a t-shirt of an ankh because someone asked for an ankh, so I made this really cool t-shirt of an ankh design. So my store should be here too. So I think it's a little picture of a raven. I think if you click on there, you'll go to my store and you'll see the things that I've been making over there. So I've got things of all sorts of images and designs, so please go check them out. There's blankets and socks and all sorts of things, stuff for snuggling. There's hoodies, there's t-shirts, lots of things. I do have an Amazon wish list too, so if you want to buy me any goodies or things that I can open up on my channel, or things that you think I find interesting, or just like a new top or a book or anything that you're interested in, maybe that you've seen and want to send out to me, it saves me having to hand out any PO box addresses and things. So yeah, I have an Amazon wish list too. That also can be really helpful if you want to just like send me a gift or something like that. And I just want to thank you guys so much for everything, because you guys have been so amazing, and I've really enjoyed coming to the graveyard. I feel much better. I've let out some tears while I've been here. I have I've talked about it basically, and I don't really get to do that often, you know, with someone else, and it's nice to do that with you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here for me, and I will see you next time. And please don't forget, be weird, be yourself, and be different, because otherwise you're just boring. And I'll see you later. Bye.